Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. If your check engine light just came on and you've pulled the code P0172, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into what this code means, what causes it, and how you can fix it. P0172 stands for System to Reach on Bank 1. In simple terms, your car's engine is getting too much fuel and not enough air. Think of it like trying to light a waterlogged piece of wood at S. Just not going to burn efficiently. This is a common code, especially on European cars, like BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and Volkswagen, but it can pop up on almost any modern vehicle. So, what are the symptoms you might be experiencing? You'll likely notice a rough idle, where your car feels like it's shuddering or vibrating when you're stopped. You might also see black smoke coming from your exhaust pipe. That's unburnt fuel. And a big one you'll definitely feel in your wallet is poor fuel economy. Your car is guzzling gas because it's dumping way more fuel into the cylinders than it needs. Performance might also feel sluggish, and in some cases, you might even smell gasoline. Now, let's get into the diagnosis. Where do we start looking? The goal is to figure out why there's too much fuel or too little air. The first and easiest thing to check is your mass airflow or MAF sensor. This little guy is responsible for measuring the amount of air entering the engine. If it's dirty or faulty, it can send incorrect information to the car's computer, causing it to add too much fuel. Often, a simple cleaning with a dedicated MAF sensor cleaner can solve the problem. If it's broken, you'll need to replace it. Next up are the oxygen sensors, or O2 sensors, specifically the upstream sensor on bank 1. This sensor measures the amount of oxygen in the exhaust. It tells the computer how rich or lean the mixture is. If the O2 sensor is failing, it might get stuck, tricking the computer into adding more and more fuel, which results in a rich condition. Testing the O2 sensor with a multimeter or a good scan tool can tell you if it is working correctly. Another major culprit is the fuel pressure regulator. Its job is to maintain a constant fuel pressure. If the regulator fails and gets stuck, it can send fuel at a much higher pressure than the system is designed for. This forces the fuel injectors to spray too much fuel each time they open. You can check the fuel pressure using a fuel pressure gauge to see if it is within the manufacturer's specified range. While you're there, also look for a leaking fuel pressure regulator diaphragm, which can leak raw fuel directly into the vacuum line. Speaking of leaks, let's talk about leaking fuel injectors. An injector can get stuck open or have a bad seal, causing it to constantly drip fuel into the cylinder, even when it's supposed to be closed. This will definitely cause a rich condition. You can sometimes identify a leaky injector by listening for a different clicking sound or by performing a fuel injector balance test. Don't forget to check for vacuum leaks, too. While vacuum leaks usually cause a lean code, a leak in the positive crankcase ventilation, or PCNB system, can sometimes cause a rich code on certain vehicles. It's always a good idea to inspect all your vacuum hoses for cracks or breaks. Also, take a look at your engine air filter. A severely clogged air filter can restrict airflow, creating a rich condition. It's a simple check and an easy fix. So, to recap the fixes, start by cleaning or replacing the MAF sensor. Check and replace faulty O2 sensors. Test your fuel pressure and replace the regulator if it's bad. Inspect and replace any leaking fuel injectors. And don't forget to look for vacuum leaks and check that air filter. Fixing a P0172 code is usually a process of elimination. Start with the easiest and cheapest things first, like cleaning the MAF sensor and checking the air filter, before moving on to more complex components like injectors or O2 sensors. Leaving this code unresolved will not only cost you a ton in gas, but can also damage your catalytic converter over time, which is a very expensive repair. I hope this guide helps you track down and fix that P0172 code. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more DIY car repair guides. Drop a comment below if you've had this code and what your fix was. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.